Hello everyone, my name is Allison Whitfield, and this YouTube video series will reveal another side to Las Vegas. A side without the glitz, glamour, lights, and crowds normally associated with a visit here. Join me to experience the flip side of Las Vegas. Up the street from where I live, there's a place where you can go in Las Vegas to find out the true history of the area. And this is where I'm going to start. It's a Nevada State Park located close to downtown, right on the corner of Washington Avenue and North Las Vegas Boulevard. It's called the Old Las Vegas Mormon Fort. And this is the very place where Las Vegas began. About 11,000 years ago, a native people arrived and settled in the Great Basin. It was inhabited by Uto-Aztecan language groups, or Native American Great Basin tribes. What we call now Las Vegas, meaning the meadows in Spanish, was settled by mostly nomadic tribes called the Southern and Northern Paiute tribes, P-A-I-U-T-E. They followed animal migrations and seasonal foods, and they stayed in small groups, settling in the Las Vegas Valley. After discovering a spring-fed creek flowing through it, and that creek created an oasis in the desert, the site started attracting traders, immigrants, and gold seekers traveling the old Spanish Trail to California. For thousands of years, this oasis, fed by water year-round from an underground aquifer, was the site for seasonal camps of various groups of the native Paiute tribe, or the native Paiute people, who hunted the animals and collected the wild plants that grew there. The first permanent structure built on this oasis was in June of 1855. About 30 members of the Mormon faith arrived from Utah, led by William Bringhurst. They built an adobe fort spanning 150 square feet. Adobe, which means mud brick in Spanish, was the only material around at the time for them to build the fort with. When the Mormons arrived, they used the water supply for irrigating their own crops and orchards. They established trading posts. They built the fort, which included a post office. And what all that did was put an end to the migrating native tribes traveling through. A visit to the old Las Vegas Mormon Fort would be ideal if you wanted to know the history of this valley and how it became what it is today. I suggest going early. It opens around 8 a.m. The heat of the day can be draining later on in the afternoon. Anyway, that is the history of Las Vegas. And the Old Mormon Fort does document it pretty well. This will be my first in a series of finding places in Las Vegas that are off the beaten track. Thanks for listening. Until next time, take care.